time to open up the leader bikes and let them rip down the mile-long straightaway as the Lockhart Phillips USA Formula Xtreme Series.
One of my favorites, Brian. 3 miles around, a mile-long straightaway, 180-plus miles an hour. But there's braking zones, and the characteristic of this track, real hard to get through turn 1, 2, and 3.
So Jake Zemke, there they come over from the far right. Man, they really started on the right side of the racetrack. Zemke gets the whole shot. Kip into second position. The drag race is underway for the first of 13 times.
You watch the number 10. That's Tom Kip on the Valvoline Emco Suzuki. He's got a point to prove. Jake Zemke just keeps it pinned all the way through 1.
Oh, man, a herd of snarling leader bikes. And Jake Zemke has really pulled the disappearing act here on the very first lap, and we're only through 2 turns.
David Buckmaster on the charge. He's going to move up the inside of Kip. He'll take him down and into turn 3. This is that area. Zemke's way wide. Big mistake. Here comes David Buckmaster. He'll reel him back in.
Damon Buckmaster has just drafted past Jake Zemke, but Zemke's coming up on the wider line here and pulls up right behind him. Ferguson is there, Craigle is there, but Buckmaster leads, and Mike Hale's machine has expired.
A lot of steam coming off his machine, the heat coming off the racetrack, Xtreme, and so is the racing up front. Zemke up the inside. He'll take over the spot. These guys are dicing after each other. And the 2 Australians are in hot pursuit, Brian.
Making 3 Australians.
Red flag situation.
Red flag situation here as flagman Bobby Lemming has the red hanky on a stick out. Apparently we have a bike down or in a bad position or fluid on the racetrack, one or the other. That's probably the call. And we're going to stop the race. It looks like there may be oil or some fluid from Mike Hale's machine down on the track, and the race has been stopped.
Whole new appearance behind Jake Zemke this time. He got a masterful hole shot again. Ben Spies on the 411. He'll pull it up into about 8th place. That's 170 miles an hour first time into turn 1 on semi-cold tires. These guys have had one look at that oil down in the bus stop, Brian, but it's going to be mighty interesting when they get on the brakes down there on that slippery stuff.
So the same 2 main players in this little drama are out front again as Zemke and Buckmaster once again have emerged at the head of things.
Creedmoor up into 4th place. Well, now back to 5th. They're side by side. Hold 5th up to about 170 miles an hour. Grab 6th. Stay tucked in real tight. Keep your knees in, your elbows in. Kick it back into 5th gear and pin it.
Jake Zemke with the Pro Honda Oils onboard camera is your leader, and you just took a ride down the mile-long Brainerd straightaway with him. Here comes Buckmaster to challenge. Can't get close enough just yet, but he's right there, and we'll see this battle resume.
Super fast through turn 2, and then watch the stutter bumps. You can see the creases in the pavement. That's the frost heaves that I talked about. Harsh winters up here in Minnesota make that part of the racetrack really difficult on the suspension. Under braking this time, what's Pridmore going to do on the 43? He's up the inside, rather easy. Side by side for a moment. Pridmore, your new leader.
Jason Pridmore, the veteran of the class and the class of the class in some people's minds. This is a man who is a very, very efficient racer, a great statesman. But boy, I'll tell you what, he's got the bit in his teeth here now, being the points leader and having gotten a win at Elkhart Lake. Side by side and 3 wide down the straightaway. Who's going to bend it in with a good line? Oh, man.
Marty Craigle stayed pinned that time through. You were saying, who could hold these leader motorcycles wide open through 1? Well, Craigle, I think that's the fastest he's ever gone through that turn in his life.
He's got the lead right now. Marty Craigle on the Valvoline Emgo, number 134. The veteran Australian holding 2 Americans and a countryman at bay right now.
Little bit of a mistake into 3, but he recovered nicely, got his knee back down on the ground, yanked that big 1000 Suzuki over, and said, stay on line, baby, we're going to win.
They both move over. They hear the screaming bikes coming up behind them, and the leaders have a clean line past the lap traffic. Well, a couple of them did.
The first 2 did, and that's going to cost Pridmore. He gets by. Buckmaster by clean now.
Oh, Buckmaster!
Buckmaster gets taken off the racetrack by the lapped rider.
He's motocrossing. He's up. Although he's going to bring it back, but he lost a whole lot of racetrack and a couple of positions at least. Here comes Lance Isaacs, who was 6th. So Buckmaster's going to go behind Isaacs and take over the number 6 spot unofficially. It's a very short line to the finish. One little mistake and it'll change. But veteran Marty Craigle makes no mistake and earns his first win.
My bike was working really well today, and the Michelin tyres were definitely working really well. I sat there for a couple of laps and waited for the place to slow down and then just tried to pick it up, and it worked out well.